Hi, Mark here from the Tangent-Bound Podcast Network and host of the flagship show, the Tangent-Bound Podcast. Did you know that we over at Tangent-Bound are always looking for amazing podcasts to promote? And did you also know that we are also proud nerds and geeks of everything from movies, music, gaming, TV shows, and comic books to wrestling, MMA, soccer, and football? Whatever you can nerd or geek out about, we've got it. And if you're interested, we can help you find it. And if you're a show looking for a place to call home, we've got you covered. Side effects may include upset stomach, dizziness, tumors, shakes, and in some rare cases, death from excessive laughter. Though to be fair, it's only sometimes. Other side effects may include diarrhea, gallstones, heart palpitations, and strong desire for cookies on the dark side. Talk to your doctor and visit TangentBoundNetwork.com and see if Tangent-Bound Network is right for you.
This is a Danger Entertainment podcast. DangerEntertainment.net. Danger Entertainment Podcast Network.
Welcome to the podcast from Temperance Town, the sexiest podcast of world renowned. Tony grows a beard to hide his chin, swaps it with Earl so it glistens.
Salty, salty language, kings of the sexy frontier.
Download the pod, you won't get enough of these dapper chaps talking deadly fluff. In Hobo Gulch they run a homeless mission, clanging and banging with the pentagram of kittens.
Salty, salty language, kings of the sexy frontier.
They enjoy their whiskey and local craft beer. By Odin's unkempt pubis we give a cheer. Tony's a raccoon when he's booziest. Don't be a savage, be an enthusiast.
Salty, salty language, kings of the sexy frontier.
On the frozen tundra they call it a lock. Tony likes to masturbate in a sock. Brian pisses rocks cause it feels so great. I still don't know who the fuck is Tate.
Salty, salty language, kings of the sexy frontier.
The boys will let you know when there's a Spurler. Due to male pattern baldness, they don't wear curlers. Stay salty, people, that's their closing line. And don't forget, have a beer, you'll be fine.
Salty, salty language, kings of the sexy frontier. Salty, salty language, kings of the sexy frontier. Salty language.
Hey enthusiasts, what's happening? This is Salty Language, episode 376.
Sexiest podcast on network. Coming at you with more energy as we grind, goddammit.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
How the fuck are you, mate?
Not too bad. I've got a sore thigh.
Sore thigh. Were you getting leg kicked?
No.
Were you in battle?
Well, you know how it is. I like to just let monks, instead of kicking trees, I've decided to let them kick my legs to build up the strength in my legs and to save the trees because, I care about the planet.
You do care about the planet.
Yeah. Also,
if you want those monks to build up their kicking legs, they should kick you right in the domer.
Well, I don't want them to break their legs yet.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You want to build up them bone calluses?
Well, microfractures are one thing, but that would just decimate their leg.
That's true.
I mean, it'd be like kicking with a rubber band after that,
Heck, you ever seen fold up a card table?
Exactly.
Kadoosh, that's your shin bone.
Done. Yep.
Yep.
No, it's from, I went to the doctor yesterday, and he was like, hey, how do you feel about giving yourself the testosterone shots, at home? And I'm like, sweet, because,
I like them all.
Right, I know. Yeah! Just a fistful of needles.
You're sore from 35 separate injections.
Maybe, yeah.
At once.
Oh, I was supposed to spread these out? Whoops.
Tape them all together in a big cylinder.
Yep. Whoops-a-daisy. Yeah, I go back tomorrow and I'm like, yeah, I need a refill. And they're like, these should have lasted you for like 6 months. Huh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
That explains my anger.
Yeah. And this horrible back knee.
Exactly. And my unibrow. And my forehead you could rest a drink on.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I had that before, but you know. Yeah, so the nurse showed me how to, you know, she's like, well, where do you think you're going to give yourself the injection? She's like, you know, the best places are the arm, the thigh, or the supple buttocks. And,
naturally,
you know, and I'm standing there going, I can't imagine trying to give myself the shot because the testosterone is thick, you know? So it's not a real easy push in, you know, with the syringe. Right. So I can't imagine trying to, I mean, you know, sticking yourself with the needle's no big deal. You know, you can hit, you know, you're not going to miss your ass, you know, like,
I mean, I have a solution to push the plunger.
Hammer?
You just jam it into your ass and then just back up onto a wall.
That's smart right there. That's some good thinking.
Right?
Right. You know, but it would be weird because like the angle also from what she was telling me, you do have to be careful like where you hit like in your ass meat, because if you hit too far one way or the other, you can kind of get into your sciatic nerve a little bit.
Really? And
apparently you don't want to do that. Apparently it hurts.
Well,
so,
but then you can get a shredded nerve.
True.
Sciatic nerve, swole as fuck.
I don't think you really want a swole sciatic nerve. I think that's bad.
Well, fine.
Yeah.
You're not working out proper.
I think then you have to like roll a towel under you or some bullshit. I don't know.
Nah, it's bullshit.
You're right.
You just gotta lift more.
You're right. What was I thinking? Yeah. Damn it. No, what I need then? More testosterone to even it out.
Exactly. Now we're thinking.
There we go. You're right. Yeah. What was I thinking?
Right?
So I was like, well, thigh seems the easiest. Cause again, same kind of concept with the arm. You know, if you get kind of too far one way or the other, you kind of have a chance of hitting more, like, you know,
goodness.
You may hit the wrong area and it can hurt more. So it's like, well, the thigh seems the easiest cause it's right in front of you. You know, like if you're sitting down, you know. So I figured she was nudging me towards the thigh because, you know, the next step, of course, was her saying, take your pants down, which, I mean,
if she insists.
Yeah, I was like, okay, you know.
Yes, madam.
Yeah. I mean, she actually didn't even ask me to take my pants down. I just did it, but
you're already off.
I could tell that she wanted me to, you know.
Of course.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What happens when you're injecting testosterone straight into your rod?
Right.
Sir, that's not where that goes.
Isn't it though?
Isn't it though? You see that vein?
Listen, all I care about is that it makes my injections for her better. Wink.
Hey.
No, so, you know, and so I just sat down and, you know, she actually showed me, you know, kind of how to basically pick where in your thigh to hit. Cause you don't want to hit like direct in the middle, I guess. You want to hit kind of on the side.
Fair enough.
And, you know, she's like, yeah, if any of your shots previously have hurt, it's because cause the needle's like, I don't know, 20, 25 feet long, you know, like I told you before, it's an ass needle, you know, like, you know, not an arm needle, it's an ass needle.
Does a doctor get on horseback in full armor and then come gallop?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, yeah. You remember those, oh my God, I can't think what they're called now. Fuck. Those lawn darts that we used to play with.
Jarts.
Jarts, yeah. It's pretty much.
Why would it called jarts?
Huh?
That doesn't even make sense. Why is it a jart?
I don't know.
What does the J stand for?
Janky? I don't know.
Now I'm confused. Carry on.
Dangerous? I don't know.
I'm doing research.
All right. So, it's about that size. No, it's just a really long needle. It's really not that big. It's just long. Anyway, it really doesn't have to go in that far. It's only got to go in like an inch into your leg or so. So,
just real quick, they're called jarts because they're known as javelin darts.
Oh, well, that would make a lot of sense.
Would make a lot of sense.
Yeah. So, she kind of gets a nice big pinch of my thigh, and then she's like, and then you just put the needle in and, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, okay. And I'm thinking then she's going to go, okay, now you do it. And she then goes, okay, we're done. And I was like, oh, I didn't feel a thing. Like, aside from like her literally pinching my thigh.
Right.
I didn't feel the needle at all.
That's weird.
I was like, huh. And I was like, but the needle's empty, so clearly she shot it somewhere, and it wasn't on my face or in my hair, so,
It's because you're a good boy.
Yeah. So, oddly enough, she told me a story about that. I'll get to that in a minute.
Jeez.
But anyway, so today though, like my thigh fucking hurts. Like last night it was pretty tender, and today it is too. And I've read online that it's fairly common.
Well, I imagine you're jamming, I don't know how many cc's of fluid into your muscle.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to disrupt some shit.
It's really not very much.
Oh, still.
Yeah.
You know? You get a little like pimple on your, arm or some shit.
True.
It's like, pain.
That's true. Yeah. I honestly, part of me wonders if it was because she kept showing me like how to pinch the area. I'm kind of wondering if essentially like that pinching kind of gave me essentially like kind of a wicked chally horse.
Wicked dude.
Yeah. Anyway, so the other story real quick is when she was drawing the testosterone into the syringe, she's holding it upside down, so that you draw into it, you don't get a bunch of air, you draw so the air's at the top of the syringe, not at the bottom. Then you can push the air back into the bottle, right? And then she goes, oh shit. And I'm like, and then she sets everything down, and she had her glasses up on her head, and she pulls her glasses down, and she goes, if I don't do this, she's like, I realize that it just goes, and it's just all over my face. And I'm just standing there. I'm like, I don't know how to react to this. Like, she just gets a big shot of testosterone all over her face.
Like, yes, I've seen these videos.
Like, been there. I've been on the other side, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah. As long as it's not in the hair. I get it. Yeah.
I get it.
Right. So anyway, I get to, from, well, at least for a little while, I have to have some blood work done in February and then go back and then we'll reevaluate, I guess. But until then, every couple weeks I get to, cram a fistful of needles into my thigh and, go on a bit of a rage or whatever, no big deal.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually I don't want to give myself a shot. Like the idea, like I'll be honest, I don't even like giving myself like eye drops. So this is going to be interesting at first,
Well, you do give yourself eye drops with a needle right into the tear duct.
Well, yeah, because there's no other way, right?
No, not that I've
Okay, I was like, I didn't think so. Oh man. I'll never forget the first time I heard that my grandma actually had to go in for that kind of stuff because she has macular degeneration. So every once in a while,
just let the shit degenerate. I think I'm good.
She had to go in every so often for like literally boom needle shots right to the eye.
Yeah, fuck that noise.
Yeah. And the worst part is it doesn't fix it. It just slows it down.
I got an idea. Give me some cool shades and a nice dog. I'm all right.
And it's like, fuck you. Give me a Daredevil costume.
Yeah, for sure. Exactly.
Yeah.
I'll go running through the mall, knocking people over and kicking strollers over and shit.
Right. As Daredevil. Like, oh, he must be on the way to save somebody.
Just throw my baton around willy-nilly.
Yeah. What are you on your way to save? Money at Kohl's.
Exactly, 30%. Even a coupon.
Oh, man. Forget Hell's Kitchen. Let's go to Williams-Sonoma.
Right? Hell's Kitchen, you should see mine. Till I get this sweet KitchenAid.
Right. Holds his hands up. He's only got half a thumb.
Yeah, exactly.
Keeps forgetting to get it out of the way when he's cutting.
Definitely.
Whoopsies.
Don't have to worry about that shit anymore.
Yeah.
Someone's got a terrible salad.
Well, it depends on their palate.
It's true.
Oh, man. So, yeah, that was...
I didn't know these salads came with little smokies. Weird.
Mm-mm-mm.
Mm-mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Oh, well, that sounds fun, man.
Double delicious.
Right?
See what I did there? Because Daredevil, double D. Anyway.
And titties.
Well, yeah. Always.
I mean, you know.
Yeah. But anyway, I actually am pretty happy about it because now every 2 weeks I don't have to go up there to do it. Because, you know, it's like literally walk in and they're like, basically, don't sit down. We're going to take you back to the room. I no more get in the room. They're like, hey, drop your pants, shot. Hey, see you see you in 2 weeks. It's like I'm in and out of there in like 5 to 7 minutes every time.
It's what, probably was a half-hour drive or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Right. And that's why when I was talking to the doctor, I had to wait like 10, almost 15 minutes for him yesterday. And then he comes in and I was like, oh, okay. Cause I was like, wow, I'm surprised I'm in here this long. And then he came in, we talked for a few minutes and I was like, yeah, this is cool. Cause then I won't have to come up here, you know, especially as the weather gets worse, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Right?
And he goes half an hour. He goes, he's like, fuck that.
Yeah, he's right though.
Again, why I like going to those doctors. They're just so matter of fact about everything. Love it.
Fuck that indeed.
Yeah. So that was good fun yesterday though.
Sounds like it, man.
Yeah, it was. No, actually it's not bad because it's so funny. I just don't like giving myself stuff like that. Like if someone else is giving me a shot, I don't care, you know? Like someone just randomly walks up to me on the street, gives me a shot, and I'm like, hey, cool, thanks. You know?
Like, all right, buddy, thanks.
Mm-hmm. Especially if it's whiskey.
Running away yelling Hep C.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it happens.
Whatever.
Like, you got me, dude.
Got me, bro. Punked.
Am I in Impractical Jokers? Yeah.
Yeah, damn you, Vale. Vale. Sale.
Wow, that's like the store brand Impractical Jokers.
It's the GoBot of Impractical Jokers.
It's Val. I'm Brian with a Y instead of Brian with an I on the show. And, yeah.
Exactly. And what's another obscure letter? X? I don't know.
X. You're just picking letters now?
Well, instead of Q.
Oh, okay. Well, that was the Brian because his name's Brian Quinn. So.
Oh, I don't remember.
Medicine Woman. Yeah.
Names. Was it Sale, Quinn, and some turd?
Murr and Joe.
Murr. That's it.
Yeah.
So it'd be Burr.
Burr. Yeah. It's Bill Burr. Like the whole time, he's just like, "Why the fuck am I on this show?"
Yeah. What the fuck am I doing, guys?
He won't participate in anything,
yeah.
But he busts our balls. All the time.
Go over there with these giant headphones on and dance. I'm not doing that shit.
Fuck you.
God damn it, Bert.
Yeah. He's always the big loser and he's just like, fuck you, I'm not doing it.
I don't care.
He just walks off set. Like, this show's going nowhere.
Like, geez. I was so excited to watch Bill Burr.
Yeah. Forget season 2. I don't think we're getting episode 2.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! That's all I gotta say, Brian.
I agree.
Woo.
Woo.
So what else you got going on, mate? Oh my God. Dropping the bass of my mic stand.
Yeah, you were.
Jesus.
Boom.
Right? This is where all the kids are jamming, doing ecstasy.
Nice.
All right.
Well,
touching each other.
if you would have listened to the episode Henno and I did, we talked about scientists having octopuses do ecstasy.
Dude, that's 8 arms of play. Sure. A beak of love.
You're right, it is. Somehow neither of us brought that up.
See, what it was like the cuttlefish and shit. The one they're like, I'm coral, but you put them on ecstasy, see what they do.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to turn into now, bitch?
Cuddle coral.
Probably just love.
Yeah.
Give them some mushrooms, give them some acid. See let's get crazy.
I like it.
Turn into a demon or something.
I feel like we should do that for everybody. Turn them into demons, I mean, not...
Fair enough.
Of course, yeah. Oh my.
Yeah, I still have not listened to that. I feel like a real doucher.
You should.
Since it's like my show and stuff, and you guys are my friends.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's been less podcasts in my life lately, more music.
Right.
You know, what are you going to do?
It's no hot lettuce sandwich, but what can you do? You know?
No hot lettuce sandwich.
Yeah.
No.
What else have I done? Finally got off my ass and boxed up a bunch of my pops yesterday that have just been all over the place.
Right? You know, it'd be cool.
What's that?
If you drew a giant pop on the outside of a box and then stood it up.
You know, that'd be easy enough to do.
I mean, it's kind of the right shape.
Yeah. That would be kind of funny.
Yeah, right?
It's so much work, though.
Yeah, it's like people think I have stupid ideas, but I'm brilliant over here.
Yeah.
All right.
They do think you have stupid ideas.
I know.
I need a projector to just put the thing on the side so I can just,
That'd be cool.
real quickly trace.
You could be like me and just project shit on people all the time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I do that too. That's
right,
all
cool.
sorts of fun. Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah. My therapist has talked to me about that a few times, but that's for another podcast.
Exactly. That's a different show.
Right.
The one without dick jokes.
Right. Well, no.
I mean, okay.
Yeah, actually, there aren't really dick jokes on that
Maybe
show.
phallus references.
They're veiled.
Oh, all right.
They're
Just
very
invite me
hidden.
on someday. We'll get the shit. We'll get the party started. I'll come in with like a dick crown on. We'll do this.
Now, by dick crown, do you mean a crown on your dick, or do you mean a crown of dicks?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of figured that was the answer.
Mm-hmm.
That's about all. I think that's about all I got
that
going.
there should be underpants with a pee hole that has like the throne on it. So you can pull your schwanz out and it looks like it's sitting on a throne.
That's pretty weird. Who?
Like a Game of Thrones situation.
Okay. First of all, who's the audience for that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I just think it exists.
Okay. I'm just thinking like, once you pull it out, it's like, who's the audience then? Like,
Just probably whoever's wearing them.
okay. Cause I was going to say like, you're at the bar, you pull your dick out, you're not, I mean, are you turning to present to the person next to you or?
Like, check it out, Game of Schlongs.
Yeah. And you're like, what
Get
the
out
fuck
of
are you
here,
doing, dude? Why are you at the urinal directly next to me when there's 10 others?
One, it's 5:30 in the afternoon.
Right.
2, what the fuck are you doing? It's Taco Tuesday.
Third, dude, this is the sink, not a urinal.
I know, I'm just trying to show you my cool undies. my underwear even.
Please get the fuck away from me.
Exactly.
Oh my.
Oh my indeed.
Yeah, it happens.
It does, it does. Mm-hmm. All right, so maybe my underwear designs that I've been working on for years aren't that cool.
Yeah, that's the worst part. I just blew up your life's work.
I've got this big portfolio I'm trying.
You've got a business plan all written up and everything.
All written up.
It's like, well, I admire
It
that.
looks like the gates to Jurassic Park.
Right. One is that it's like you put your dick into it so it looks like the Tyrannosaurus Rex when like the banner comes down over it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Actually, there might be a market for this. Let's okay, let's table this and come back to it.
Well, it looks like that poor dope that died in Aliens with the chest burster.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the poor dope that died on the portalet and Jurassic Park. I was like, that's kind of weird, but all
I want to
right.
see an exploded torso and then just a schlong coming out.
Oh my. The spitter scene on Newman would be weird.
I mean, I feel like that someone else needs to be wearing the Newman costume.
Right. It's a two-parter. Yeah.
Oh, but you're talking about like the frill.
Yeah.
The spitter frill.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. Hey, baby, put this on. Why do I want to look like Newman?
Like, what? Why am I wearing this raincoat and these ridiculous glasses?
Just do it for me, baby. It gets me hot.
I'll never wanted. Now get in my vintage Jeep I brought.
It ties it all together.
Yeah, it's raining. Let's do this.
It's raining. Yeah, you can't do it until it rains real hard.
No,
Yeah, no.
like,
And it has to be night.
Tuesday at noon. You're
Yeah.
like, this is boring.
Like, turn the headlights on. Turn the headlights on.
Stuck in the mud. What?
That's a whole.
See that tree? Needs you to run the winch to it.
Oh my. This is a very
Barbasol
specific.
again.
Yeah. This is a really specific fetish. Or kink. You said you'd do anything, baby.
Just that bizarre spitter like man, good douche. Just empties.
And it's the same color.
Oh, he's been saving that load up special.
Oh man. Clearly it's gone bad.
Oh boy. Yeah, that shelf life is way overdue.
Oh boy.
Exactly.
Oh man.
Zombie apocalypse babies, if those are born.
Oh man.
That's how the mutant revolution starts.
Seriously.
Good thing it's on her face.
Right? Next thing you know, she's Toxic Crusader.
Needs a mop to clean up anyway.
Right. Oh, jeez. Oh, my. Oh, my.
That was fun.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Oh, my goodness.
It's got Newman. Can we make that a thing? I sure hope we can make that a thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, God, I think I almost just had a stroke. That was terrific.
Yeah.
I also feel like I'm kind of dying.
Well, that'll happen.
Yeah, indeed.
That's what all that energy gets you.
Oh, man, dude, I've been, like, getting back to, like, working out in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Jazzercise?
Fuck yeah, I put them on my thigh highs, my ass cutter
Well,
latex.
I was going to say by thigh highs, you mean boots, right? Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, okay.
Gotta do it. No, the big fluffy thing. It's like the Flashdance video.
Oh, okay.
Like
right.
we referenced last week of hot jeans.
Makes
Man,
sense.
I tell you, that just sets the mood in the morning.
Yeah.
I feel like a Brody Stevens over there. You know, positive energy. Yes. You know,
Right.
swinging at the fences.
Right.
It's unfortunate that the days I started doing that were complete, goddamn it, complete disasters at work. Because I did my thing, I went to work, and our like walk-in cooler died.
Cool.
So we had
Oh,
to
wait, not
completely- Not cool.
Right.
We had to pull everything out of it and run it upstairs into the beer cooler,
Oh, my.
which sucked because then everything's in disarray too.
Right.
You know, for what we're trying to do.
Right.
And then the next day, they're like, "Hey, they're supposed to be at 9." They're like, "Just we're talking to the people at 9, still not fixed. We'll let you know. Hey, can you come in at 1?" Sure. Come in at 1, still not fixed. Everything's in disarray. And then about an hour after I got there, they got it fixed. So we got to go up to the beer cooler and take everything back and reorganize. It was a nightmare.
Oh, that sounds like
I
a
ran up
blast.
downstairs hauling meats and cheeses and
So a typical day.
bro. Yeah, it sucked.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever.
Right.
I mean, I ended up like actually I had to leave because I had an appointment, and I ended up coming back and like work until 8 something that night, just because I wasn't gonna let my dude I work with, you know, he kept going, "Don't worry about me, don't." I'm like, dude, team player over here.
Yeah. You're like, there's meats to be carried. I'm in.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Like they're in a world of shit. I'm not gonna abandon you.
Right.
I'll be back. Give me like an hour.
Yeah. No man left behind.
Exactly. We all go home or nobody goes home.
That's right.
You know?
Unless
I learned that from G.I. Joe the movie,
Right.
goddammit.
It's like, unless it's after 9, then it's my time.
Exactly.
Then I need a bubble bath and a cigar.
Although I did finally enjoy my, post-work beer.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
normally I gotta leave and go pick up Leah from volleyball practice, so I don't grab one.
Yeah.
But this time I'm like, dude, after this day, and it's like 8:30 now, fuck that. I'm sitting down having a beer after work, bullshitting with some of my coworkers.
Right.
It was quite nice.
It's 10. This is, when the boy finally gets everything's settled and driving, like, go get your sister.
Yeah, you know that, right, man?
Yeah. Daddy needs a beer.
Oh, man.
Or
Brutal.
16.
It's like, Goonies, it's my time down here, or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever he said down there, that inspirational speech, you little ruffians, you.
See, when you said it, just like Goonies, I expected a Truffle Shuffle reference, but
Tempting.
yeah.
Tempting.
Because I could see you doing that at work. Just like, hey guys, it's like Goonies, and just start doing it.
Exactly.
I
I have all these like poorly made gadgets on me. It's like, really? You picked the Asian kid? Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, I didn't see that coming. I would have guessed sloth, but okay, whatever.
Dude, I'll rock a Superman shirt and a pirate hat.
That's true. I've seen you at least rock one of those things. Probably both, because we did live by a Long John Silver's.
We did.
So
we did. I think I have a tri-tip hat up in my closet for my random old costumes and stuff.
You're talking about one made of meat, though, right? Delicious.
Oh my God, that would be the best tri-tip hat.
You'd be gnawing on it all the time, though.
Yeah, actually, I wouldn't have it anymore.
Yeah, right.
It'd be in my belly.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, open up the smoke, there's just a hat on there. I'm like, what the fuck? Don't worry, dude. It's delicious.
That's the best hat ever.
Slow and low, marinating it.
Listen, can I just tell you, your hat smells amazing.
Right?
Eh?
No one ever says that about my hats.
I'm sure. No one says them about my hats either. Yeah. I mean, I wash mine from time to time, but still.
I wash my like stocking caps only because they like get loose when I wash them. They tighten up again.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. Well, any hat I wear gets loose because
vaginal rejuvenation on my hat.
right.
Basically.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. I was saying any hat I wear gets loose because huge
What are you
head.
gonna do?
Yeah, I don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless I had
like-
something made of unstable molecules.
I'd be sick.
I know.
Seems
Mr.
dangerous.
Fantastic, if you're out there, get at me.
Right? Hit me up, yo.
Yo, I need a hat.
Hit me up, Stretch.
Yep. He'd probably want me to wear some Fantastic Four hat, though, and I'd be like, dude, no.
Yeah, like, this is lame.
Like, no. Like,
Just put it up in a hat rack.
yeah.
It's made of like these sick ass molecules. We want nothing to do with it because of the logo.
Right. Like, he Skypes me at some point, and he's like, oh, you're not wearing the hat. And I'm like, I put it on just for the Skype call. You know, like when Nana calls you and you got to put on the stupid sweater she knitted you, you know?
Exactly.
Fine.
God damn it, Nana. Like Nana knows how to use Skype.
Right. Oh, she knows.
God, that stupid Amazon Echo commercial.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
this, like, sad little old lady. She's like, ah, and she just opens up a box and it's like, call home, and just that whole family's waiting to talk to her.
Yeah.
That is a bullshit commercial.
Right. Now, see, the way I see that
Set it up
happening,
on her Wi-Fi. She's so dumb.
you know, that was actually one of the first things I thought of is those things, you can't just take it out of the box and use, you're going to have to set up the Wi-Fi with that, you know? So.
It's probably not going to be charged.
Yeah.
It's certainly not going to have home set up for those idiots.
It might. I mean, I guess it could technically. If they bought it, you could go through and set all the things up and then ship it to her, I guess.
But didn't it come in an Amazon Prime box in that commercial?
I mean, it could. I mean, I have Amazon Prime boxes here. I could ship
Fair
stuff.
enough.
You know.
I'm just convinced Nana doesn't know technology.
Now, the way I see it is that Nana sits down and it says call home, and she says, you know, Alexa, call home. And then, like, the people from Shady Pines show up and drag her away to the nursing home. And then the big joke is, that Nana just committed herself to the home, basically.
I agree.
Meanwhile, the family's just selling off all her stuff.
Oh, man.
Because they're a bunch of jerks.
Loving it.
Yeah. That's probably more likely to happen.
That was the other variation of commercial I had, and I'm like, this is too tragic.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, I hate that commercial.
I do.
She just puts it on her little thing, call home, and then there's that whole family like they're posing at JCPenney.
Yeah.
Fuck you, family.
What if they were?
It's true. Like, Jesus, Nana's calling right now.
God, I didn't expect her to call this soon, and they're posing for the family photo. Yeah.
What if it's like call home and it lights up and, like she's just watching her daughter get plowed by her son-in-law.
Yeah. She's like, get her. Get after it. She's like, that's how your dad used to do me. Yeah.
Wow, didn't see that one coming.
Yeah. Nana.
Oh, Nana.
Yeah.
Oh, you.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, the guy's like, go on, keep talking. Yeah.
Oh, God.
He's like, do you like Newman?
This is kind of like that threesome I always envisioned.
Right? Ugh.
What? Jesus.
Yeah. Like, which of you wants to dress up like the Jeep and who wants to be Newman?
It's all vile.
Oh, so bad.
So bad.
Yep.
Stupid Nana.
Yeah. Yep. I know. I just saw that commercial last night because it's on Hulu a lot.
Yeah, oh, is it? And
yeah.
Every time I see it, I want to dive out the window.
Right. I know it's tough for me because there's a window right next to my bed, so it's
right.
Yeah.
I've got like 4 to pick from one time.
Well, la-di-da. Mister, I have 4 windows.
Granted, a lot of them are right next to each other, but they are individuals.
Yeah. I have 2, so, and they're right next to each other, Oh, man. Yeah, that is one thing that sucks about Hulu is if you hate a commercial, you're gonna really hate it because it's over and over and over. That's one thing I do like is every once in a while it'll be like, which of these ad experiences do you like the best? And sometimes you can be like, wow, I've watched that one and I hate it. You can switch to a different version of it at least,
Right.
But, oof.
It's still brutal.
Yeah.
A Baru Tahal.
Yep. It is the stinky drizzling shits.
Exactly. Although speaking of old people.
Yeah.
Since we're bitching about old people.
Like we like to do, even though we both are.
We should make it a segment, really.
What, us bitching like old people or bitching about old people? Okay.
Today I did some grocery shopping. And normally, middle of the day grocery shopping, it's like paradise. I'm like frolicking through the aisles. There's not many people there, I'm dancing. I'm doing all kinds of shit. Karate kicks,
As one does, yeah.
This one does. Mm-hmm. Today, old people out in force, dude. Mm-hmm. And I've noticed, and it's a sweet thing. It's sweet because it's an old couples, but they'll fucking run tandem carts and take up the whole aisle.
Yep.
And I want to destroy them.
Here's what I think we need to do to fight this.
Fire cans of black beans off their domes.
Okay, but hear me out because it goes with my idea.
Fair enough.
I was going to say you and I run tandem carts.
I like Mad Max this shit.
Right. Now, instead of beans, a lot of these stores now are starting to sell glassware. See where I'm going with this?
See where you're going with this.
You find me some pint glasses and get me within 8 feet.
It's true. What if it's a pint of beans?
As long as it's in a pint glass, I'm lethal from 8 feet. So
here's what we need to do. Get carts, and we Mad Max the carts. They're covered in skulls, fire, and we put on that crazy Mad Max armor, and we go all shiny and chrome and start fucking up old people at Kroger's.
Okay. Well, if we're doing that, we're going on Wednesdays then.
I'm hip checking some old biddy into the muffins.
You sure you're not going to hip check her in the muffins?
I mean, if I could discover them through the cloud of Sahara dust.
Well, see what I did was I made a
oh, I know what you're talking about.
I made a breast sagging joke there. Okay. Oh man, I know it's weird how, like, there's a lot of days I go into the store that's really not a big deal. Like, I hate going on Wednesdays because Wednesdays, I mean, you know, always been referred to as Blue Hair Day at Kroger because they used to, I don't know if they still do, they used to give a senior discount. And it was a nightmare. And, you know, so I used to try to avoid those days. Now it's weird. Like Fridays have kind of become the weird day now, even though I don't think they give a discount on Fridays.
Yeah, today it was a nightmare, dude. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Like I got caught behind several couples with different carts, blocking the whole aisles. And I got caught behind one lady that's just asking a stranger, I can't read that sign. And I'm just standing there. It's like, and they're all just, you know, I'm trying to be as cordial as I can with my fucking death metal blaring through my headphones.
Right.
But, yeah, it's like, yeah.
You know what you need to do?
Huh?
I've seen quite a few times now as I'm walking through the store, somebody will have like a baby in a, I forgot what they're called. You know, like those baskets that they put kids in, to carry them around.
Yeah, the little shit carrier thing.
Yeah. So I've seen people with kids in those, and they've got like these, like some of them have like where you can hook your, or they like connect via Bluetooth or whatever, and like they have speakers in them that'll play music for the kid, basically.
That's lame.
Yeah. And
your kid don't need a soundtrack.
Well, and usually they're playing, you know, soothing music for the kid, but it's usually annoying music at the same time.
Right.
Or although I've seen people playing just whatever they want to listen to, you know. So that's what you need to do is just basically get some sort of soundbar kind of gimmick and just, you know, play your death metal out of your cart as you're just walking around. So
I could get behind this.
Yeah. Exactly.
I mean, that seems fine by me. I need to crank that shit up. I'll have like soccer shin guards on. There'd be head kicks going on. Like I said, firing people through the pork and beans. It'd be crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
For a good reference to how I want to handle this is there's an episode of Married with Children where Al and Peggy take on Jefferson and Marcy in basically like a supermarket sweep kind of game.
Right.
And it's like, you know, the first one to whatever amount wins like you know, everything that they brought up kind of a thing. And Al tricks out his cart with like oil slick and blades and all this other stuff on it. You know.
Well, that's pretty awesome.
And he dresses up in his Polk High football uniform, of course, you know. So
well, of course. I mean, because competitive.
Right. So yeah, that's pretty much the way I see us handling things.
Yeah, this seems, I like this.
Yeah.
But instead of Polk High, we need like Legion of Doom shoulder pads.
Yes.
Yeah.
I could see us hitting a Doomsday Device or 16.
Oh man, there'd be so many Doomsday. I will pick a little old lady up for days.
I like it. You know what it would be?
Huh.
Ooh, what a rush.
Exactly. I want to power bomb some old lady right into a fucking giant bin of pumpkins.
Wow, that seems harsh. Although, I mean, realistically, if we're going, I mean, why stop at old people? Let's just, you know, anyone we see that just annoys us, let's just go.
Everybody's getting fucked up.
I was with my brother yesterday and we stopped at Ollie's, which if people don't know, if you know what like Big Lots is, it's the same kind of store. They have like closeouts and discount items. And I saw a woman, take her cart out, you know, put her bags in the car, and she just sets the cart, like just leaves the cart in the parking spot next to her, gets in her car and drives away. And the wind was blowing a decent amount yesterday, and the cart is just free to fly around. Next thing you know, I see it just darting right towards someone, like the side of someone's van, you know? So I hop out of my brother's car and I ran over and I grabbed it about 2 feet from the van, you know, cause it was kind of a downhill gimmick. So it was, once it got going, I was like, oh shit, I didn't think I was going to be able to get there, cause I'm not known for my speed, you know.
Fair enough.
You know, so I was like, oh shit, you know, and I didn't have my grappling hook on me, so, you know, but I caught it just in time. And it was funny because the guy was coming out of the store that's whose car it was, and I was walking it back, and I was like, some bitch just left the cart out there, and he's like, man, I was like, yeah. I was like, and I'll bet someone somewhere does that to her, and she'll be screaming about it all day long, you know.
Yeah, head kick. Head kicks solve all the problems.
Right. She deserves a doomsday device for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Me-
Into a bin of pumpkins.
Into a bin of pumpkins for sure. For
It's
sure.
festive. It's October.
You're right. Happy Halloween.
Yeah, exactly. Be lucky it's not December. Be right into a bin of like Christmas bulbs.
Oh man. Oh, dude, if it was closer to Christmas, she'd be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, for sure. Christmas trees flying up against her mug.
Yep, because of my other superpower.
Yep, exactly. Flinging Christmas trees at her dumb face.
Why won't they stop?
And then power bombing into the bulbs.
Yep. Never saw it coming.
Never saw it coming.
Oh man.
So I had my old job.
Yeah.
They approached me and wanted me to come back
Right.
for like a part-time position.
Mm-hmm.
But they're going to like pay me what I was making before.
Yeah.
And I had to think about it.
Yeah.
And I turned those fucks down.
Yeah.
I did. I'm like, how much is my soul worth, man?
At this point, not much.
I know, right? It's pretty worn out.
I was like, the aftermarket on it's probably not good.
I know.
Yeah. I looked it up on eBay. It's not good.
Yeah, I like today I was like, I kept meaning to reach back to him like, hey, I'm not.
Yeah.
So I finally was like, oh yeah, and I texted him today like, hey man, I thought about it. Nah, I'm good. And he's like, oh, I respect your decision.
Like, I don't give a fuck what you think.
Exactly. Like, I could give a shit.
Powerbomb into pumpkins.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't really care if you respect it or not.
Right.
But I mean, I did think about it, dude. I thought about it long and hard.
Yeah. It's
But it was
probably
like
for the
something
best that
my
you
job
did.
that I actually like doing.
Yeah. But it's still probably for the best that you did, just to make sure that that you're giving it fair thought, to make sure you're doing
Dude,
what you want to do.
The only reason I would do it is strictly for the money.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
And it's like,
Understandable.
is that worth it?
Totally.
know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
you're right. You could always go back to dancing.
Dude, I'll do whatever. I'll start cooking up meth if I need cash. I'll figure something out. I don't want to go back there.
Right?
It's like I got my papers, my like dismissal papers from the Gestapo, and then they showed up like, hey man, you want to just do a little Gestapen?
Gestapen.
And I'm like, no, I don't, brother.
Stop it. Oh man. Yeah. Come on. No, I'm good, dude.
God. So yeah,
I've done
I had
enough.
to think about it though.
Yeah.
Man,
Makes
that
sense.
was a rough thing to tumble around in my stupid, blender brain.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying, dog?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Especially when you were thinking about death metal and power bombing old people into pumpkins.
I mean, it's kind of like a daily thought anyway.
Yeah, that's
That's
what I
like
was
daily
saying.
Information.
That's what I was saying, is it's all in there,
Oh, okay, fair enough.
It's a lot to tumble around.
Because I'll tumble for you. Whoa.
Damn it, man.
So, there's this little bar by me called ETs. I don't know what it stands for. I hope it's extraterrestrial, because that'd be cool.
Right.
But,
Probably like my thighs stands for extra testosterone.
Yeah. Extra thick.
Also like my thighs.
See. But it's right up the road from my kid's school, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I got out of work and I had more time than I thought I had. Like I went to the post office and all this shit, and I was like, fuck, I still got like a half hour to kill before I need to pick up Leah. And I'm not just going to go sit in that damn school parking lot. I was like, you know what? That ET's bar is right up the road. Let me go. I've never been there. Let me go check it out.
Mm-hmm.
What a dump.
Do they have dishes of Reese's Pieces on the counter?
No.
No?
Did we have a bar somewhere like that did that?
No.
Oh, you. God damn it. I was like, is this an experience I forgot?
Do they encourage phoning home? Yeah.
God damn it. But, like, I walk in.
Hold on. I got one more and then I'll let it go. Like, when guys' wives come in looking for them, they have, like, disguises so you can blend in with everybody.
Definitely.
Yeah, okay, I'm done.
Hoodies and shit.
Right.
There's a bike outside.
Yeah. Right.
But walk in, total record scratch. It was just nothing but old guys and like one or two young dudes and just all these old. One guy, I don't know what the fuck is on with him. He couldn't talk. He just kept going around asking people at the bars, going, wow. And everyone seemed to understand what he was talking about.
Wow. All right.
It was fascinating.
Well, you know how it is. Like over time, you probably get it. You know, like you probably get the inflection or whatever it is. You know, I don't know.
Right?
Or maybe they're the right level of drunk to understand him. I don't know.
It fucked me up. I was just like, what? What is going on here? But so I had a little Sam Adams Oktoberfest because I couldn't see their tap handles from where I was. And I'm like, this kind of place, they're not going to have like a sweet tap list.
What if they did?
They might. But I was like, Oktoberfest? She's like, oh yeah. I'm like, all right, just give me one of those and, I'll probably be cashing out real soon.
Mm.
So I enjoyed my Oktoberfest, cash out. Yeah, it was on my ticket. It was classified as a premium draft, right? Mm-hmm. $2.50.
Okay.
I was like, holy shit! I don't know if it was a happy hour thing.
Yeah,
but I would for sure go back for that.
Yeah. I'd be okay paying $2.50 for that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they had food. I mean it was a relaxed vibe, but it was definitely like a neighborhood dive bar,
right?
Which
isn't necessarily bad. I mean, we've been in plenty
of
dive bars that are perfectly okay. Yeah.
Yeah, like I mean, after that, I was like, fuck, I might come back here sometime.
Yeah. You just need to do the salmonella test, and then after that, you just know where you stand pretty much.
And like the bartender, she's like, "Do you know me to start a tab for you?" I was like, "Yeah, why not?" Oh, and she just goes, "Well, what's your name, Tony?" Okay, she didn't take a card.
Yeah. That's how you know it's one of those. School, I was gonna say it's one of those neighborhood places. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, all right, I kind of dig that vibe,
right?
But I mean, man, that one guy was freaking me out. I was just like, oh my god! Wow. He kept like walking behind me to go out to the patio and kept hitting my chair and shit.
Wow,
it fucked me up.
You know what it is? He's the dude that they just keep around because they just ask you for your name for your tab, and at some point they know you'll lean over to the bartender and be like, "What's this guy's story?" And she'll be like, "That motherfucker didn't pay his tab. We took his tongue." And then you go, "Wow, I'd like to settle up."
Exactly.
There you go.
Next time that I if I go there again, I for sure want cash. Because I felt like a real douche putting that little amount on a card, but I didn't have cash on me.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, I wasn't expecting a $2.50 beer.
Yeah, true. Well, I mean, clearly you should have had 3 or 6 more.
Definitely.
Duh. Not like
that'd be a great idea. Come screaming into my daughter's parking lot and pick her up for volleyball.
Yeah. Who'd notice? I mean, come on. Guy in the Jeep.
Exactly.
You got that one guy in the passenger seat. It's like, Dad, are you picking people up again?
Keep it down back there, Carl.
Like, dude, you're killing me.
Kill me, bro.
Yep.
Kill me.
Yep.
Oh, and speaking of bars, we have to talk about
Carl?
Oh, fuck that guy.
No thanks.
Hams and Cheese Day.
Right.
Bro, we're for sure got to do this.
Yes, I agree.
Those of you all that don't know what the hell we're talking about.
Which is pretty much anyone listening.
I'm listening.
Yeah.
There's a bar in our area, the Tin Can, which we've probably talked about here before.
We definitely have.
On Thursdays, they have Hams and Cheese Day, where you can get a $2 can of hams and a $1 grilled cheese sandwich.
Yep.
This seems like an amazing bargain. For $3, that's a meal.
True.
$6, that's a double meal.
Right.
$9
we're
getting silly.
And 2 sandwiches.
Right?
Yeah.
So we for sure need to do Hams and Cheese Day.
You know what's really sad is...
Just to do it.
Yeah, I agree. What? Well, what's sad is you wanted me to do it yesterday. And I wanted to do it yesterday, but I was like, my brother and I, maybe doing some business, so whatever.
Honestly, good we didn't, because yesterday's day I ended up working late.
Oh, okay. Well, it worked out then for that end. What's funny is I could have done it, because my brother and I sat down and we're like, blah, blah, and we got all this stuff, and we needed some stuff to do what we were doing, and he left all the shit at home.
Oh, lovely.
So we didn't end up doing anything, except that actually led us to going over to GameStop, which was a fucking nightmare, because apparently the stores decided yesterday the new Call of Duty came out.
Oh, yeah.
And they were like, oh, hey, we're going to release it at 8 o'clock, not midnight. And oh my God, was that place crazy.
Really?
Yeah. Like they were full at GameStop. And we were talking with the store manager and he goes, yeah, it's going to get crazy in here. And we were like, it doesn't look that bad. Next, like you pretty much blink and the store was full. And I was like, well, peace out, homie.
Deuces.
Like, good luck. He's like, yeah, we're open till midnight tonight. And I'm like, oof, good luck with that, buddy. So we went over to Target. There was like nobody there for it. And they were selling, like I could have just walked right up to the counter, bought one and walked right out.
Wow, fair enough.
Yeah. So whatever. And I'm sure it'll be a nightmare again in a couple weeks when Red Dead comes out.
Right.
Cause they're going to be crazy for that too.
Man, yeah, it's going to be stupid for that game.
My pants just got tighter thinking about it.
I know, right?
Fuck. Anyway. So back to the hams and cheese.
Yeah, it's just something we need to do.
Yeah.
I mean,
we got to make sure they wash their hands before they make the ham sandwiches, though.
Wash the hams?
Yes, and the hands before the sandwiches.
Definitely.
Because the old joke. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, the last time I was at the Tin Can, I mean, some of those bartenders, I might drink their bathwater.
Yeah, true enough.
Jeez.
You probably would. You're a filthy son of a bitch.
I am a savage.
Oh, man.
But yeah, hams and cheese day, dude.
Yeah. Well, here's the funny story, too, is we were on Hobie talking about hams.
Yes.
We've discussed hams various times.
Yes.
We've been at that bar before where they have hams, but we have yet to enjoy hams together.
Yeah, it's true. I've definitely enjoyed hams by myself.
Yeah, but not together.
Not together.
So,
I mean, that's a photo op for sure.
It is. And because that time we were at the Tin Can, I was drinking Tall Boys of PBR because they were being handed to me. So,
I mean, you'll have that.
What are you going to do? Yeah.
Exactly. Enjoy them, clearly.
I'm not going to be rude and say no to free beer. So.
Yeah, what are you going to be, a dick?
Nope.
Exactly, right?
Exactly.
But yes, good old hams and cheese day.
Soon. Yep.
But as for my weekly events in my life and shit, I mean, I think that's what I got.
Oh, yeah.
I do have other things all tabbed up and ready to rock and roll.
All right. Well, I literally have nothing. So.
Right. Well, let's go. This is one that'll hit close home for you.
Okay.
Well, kind of.
It's about big heads, isn't it?
Because it takes place in England. So, I mean, I guess who really gives a shit?
Damn.
Oh.
Damn.
So, England's public health, whatever the hell they call it, the Division of Health bullshit.
Yeah.
They're talking about that, hey, buddy, these English pizzas we're making, they have to either shrink or lose some toppings.
Bullshit.
Under the government anti-obesity plan.
That sounds like the hottest of garbage. Time for me to go to England and start being a, wow, I can't think of the word, protester.
Exactly. All I'm saying is, hey, England, this is why we fought for our freedom, bitch.
That's right. Any of you fat Englanders are more than welcome over here.
Exactly.
Well, maybe not under the current president, but,
I mean, I don't know if you're aware, but here in America, we make pizzas that will kick your dicks in.
Yeah. I saw a picture of a pizza the other day that is literally a pizza with like tacos on it. All around. I was like, Jesus Christ, I want to eat 6 of those.
I was watching I think it was the pizza show or something on YouTube, and a guy ate a pizza that came in a box that was a pizza. So, fuck you, England.
Now see, once again, people like me who care about the environment, that's perfect for us.
That's true. That's low waste.
No waste. I could just eat the pizza and the box. There you go. I don't have to worry about throwing away that cardboard or any of the, weird shit that they put in there. I don't have to worry about a little plastic table that's adorable for my G.I. Joe guys, but,
It is sick. I mean, you put a little pod plant on it.
Yeah. And who doesn't?
Nice.
Yeah.
Out in the G.I. Joe yard.
Right.
Looks good.
It does. It's nice. They sit around and have tea.
Put an umbrella through it.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking now it's a beach table. Fuck off. Sometimes Cobra Commander needs a beach table.
Who doesn't? We all do.
Exactly. Exactly.
He's got to get some sun once in a while.
On his face clearly needs sun protection.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Jeez.
God damn it. But yeah, I mean, I'm not even going to read the story. I just saw the headline. I was like, oh, you poor limey bastards.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know what they put on their pizza. They're probably potatoes and some boiled. I don't know.
No.
Like Earl Grey tea and a crumpet.
It does.
Is that a pizza?
God, I hope not. That sounds
I
terrible.
don't know. What do they eat over there, Brian?
I would assume they eat similar things that other countries, eat. Just normal pizza. I know for
breakfast they have baked beans. So, I mean.
Yeah, that's true.
Clearly they're crazy.
I never understand that.
I don't know either.
The rest of the shit they eat for breakfast looks legit. Then you show me the baked beans and I'm like, no.
Yeah, the old dude.
Full English?
Full English breakfast pizza.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
Oh, I'm sure
if there isn't, we'll do it here in America because clearly too many toppings.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
I think full English breakfast and all I can think of is the Magic Deck. Do you remember that?
Negative.
Really? That was during your time.
I don't remember much of that time anymore.
All right, fair enough. There's a pretty big deck in the tournament scene for a while. Anyway.
If it didn't involve bangers, I was not interested. I'm sorry.
Bangers and Mash.
Fuck, yes.
Our old tag team name.
That'd be a great tag team name, actually. Crikey!
No.
Get 'em bangers!
Get 'em bangers. That's the t-shirt right there. Oh, man. All right, what else you got?
All right, so we got that nonsense going for us.
Mm-hmm.
You would think this is a Florida story, but this is actually from Tennessee.
Tennessee?
Yeah. So this 76-year-old man had to get his leg amputated, right?
Yeah, it happens.
Because Tennessee thing.
Mm-hmm. Too much pizza?
I wish.
Oh, I can't believe those words came out of my mouth.
I mean, he was trying to kill his son with a chainsaw.
As one does, yeah.
And he got ran over by a lawnmower.
Wait, was his son the person pushing or driving the lawnmower?
Yes.
Okay. It would have been great if it wasn't.
I know, it's lawnmower out of nowhere.
like some guy's cutting their yard or something like that and has just had enough or something, Like, I was just trying to finish the yard and he wouldn't move.
Yeah, apparently his son was mowing the grass and he attacked him with a running chainsaw and, well, I guess apparently his son hit him with the lawnmower.
Wow. I mean, that's fair.
And it says, detectives say the father and son had an ongoing feud. You don't say.
Sounds pretty spur of the moment to me.
Sounds very Tennessee.
Wow. Wow.
I know, right? Oh, I should not be closing these links. I should be sending them to you.
Yeah.
Fuck am I doing?
Wow.
I mean, yeah.
That's impressive. I mean,
if something?
Well, if somebody comes at you with a chainsaw, you got to protect yourself. Right?
It's true. And I mean, he must have had a head on a swivel because lawnmowers are pretty loud.
Yeah.
I know chainsaws are loud too, but right. I mean, that's a good reaction speed.
Yeah.
It doesn't say if it was a riding mower or a push mower either. That kind of annoys me.
I hope it's a push mower because a riding one seems more, I don't know, the idea of being run down seems, I don't know, it seems more lopsided, a push mower seems more like you could.
Lopsided, now he lost that leg.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. Good call. Not to mention, I mean, the things you can do with a lawnmower, like make a shield out of it.
That's true.
As we've seen with Hobo and a Shotgun, yeah.
I mean, classic movie in the Salty Language Archive.
Very classic, yeah.
Super classic.
Yeah, if you haven't seen that movie, go check it out and listen to us discuss it.
Right?
Just
that's in the way back machine.
Yeah, it is. Just search for Hobo with a Shotgun.
Hobo with a Shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
If it was a push mower, I mean, I hope he kind of like baseball swung it into it.
That's what I was thinking too. Yeah,
like sick,
just swinging it around like just over his head.
but I mean, I'm thinking if it's a riding mower, that's some maneuverability. Like he's got to like dodge a chainsaw and then jerk the wheel into his elderly fucking father.
Let's just say whatever brand mower that is, the turn radius probably pretty good on that thing, right?
Probably zero turn.
Must be, yeah. I mean, he did not scrimp on the turn radius for sure.
And that must if they have to lop that leg off, he must have had a mulcher blade on that thing or something.
Yeah. Either that or it was a really old blade.
Oh, God.
What would be even better is if this was even before those. This is just like one of the old push ones, like that just like turned,
like Dennis the Menace used to use.
Yeah. And he just like rolled it up and down his leg, like he was rolling dough. Yeah.
He's getting a sick ab workout as he's chopping up his day.
Yep. Dad's laying there tapping out, Man.
That is, I mean, I've been angry at some people before. I've never wanted to actually assault somebody with a running chainsaw.
No,
I might say it on the show, but it's never an actual possibility in my brain.
Right. Powerbomb them through some pumpkins, sure.
Oh, I mean, for days.
Yeah.
And if they happen to get a stem in their anus, I don't know what to tell them.
Well, they should have tuck and rolled differently. Yeah.
You should have not had your anus there.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I can't help you got perforated by a curly Q stem.
Right. It's true.
It's not on me.
No.
That's on that pumpkin.
You're right. That's between you and the pumpkin.
Exactly. That was
literally. Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Wow. But yeah. All right. So let's move on to something a little more lighthearted, but not really.
I don't know. That was pretty lighthearted.
I mean, that was pretty sweet.
For us anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, it was sick. So you remember from, I don't know how many years ago, Hologram Tupac?
Yeah.
And we were talking about like, shit, is this going to lead to hologram tours and stuff?
Let's hope.
It is.
Finally.
Hologram Amy Winehouse is going to be touring in 2019.
Nice.
Which is just like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I watched that Winehouse documentary.
Yeah.
And it's like tragic to watch.
Oh, I'm sure.
And it made me want to listen to some of her music, and she was legit as fuck.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So good.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, I don't know if I could support, because you watch the thing and there's like a lot of nonsense of her dad, and it's like,
yeah. Well, that's,
why would I,
I was just going to say, that's the first thing I was going to ask actually, is who's banking off of it?
Well, it says all the money that the family receive will go to the Amy Winehouse Foundation, but do they get paid out of that foundation then?
Yeah, because
kind of like the Komen situation,
right? Because you're right. There was a lot of shadiness with some family stuffs with her.
Yeah. So it's like, I mean, yeah, I'll go back and listen to her shit on Spotify and stuff, but I don't think I would. Yeah, I think I'm good. It says, it's not actually going to be like hologram now that I'm looking at it. Yeah. It's going to be an actress on stage that they're going to basically project onto.
So like they did in Star Wars then.
Yeah.
Basically.
It's fucking weird.
That's going to be so weird to watch.
Yeah.
I'd almost prefer it if they just would show like previous concert footage and then kind of project the hologram for like certain parts and then kind of go back and forth. But not use another person. That just seems weird. But
yeah, I don't know if I'm a fan.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Well, you knew it was going to happen with somebody. I honestly didn't think she'd be the first one. I really thought it would be like Tupac or Biggie, something like that.
Right.
I'm glad it's not, but
it's just like I said, it's one of them things that just I'm uncomfortable with the whole situation.
Yeah.
You know, like I get cover bands and tribute bands. Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
When you're just projecting old footage and charging people concert prices.
Yeah. Well, I could even see it like if the Beastie Boys wanted to do it or Run DMC wanted to do it.
Right.
I'd have less issue. You know, because it, for lack of a better term, puts the band back together. You know?
Like they project right.
Even
okay,
if they didn't do the whole concert, if they just did maybe a few songs or something, I think that'd be, you know, kind of cool or whatever. You know, or even, you know, like if there was songs or whatever that like, again, like Biggie was guest on or whatever, if you did the song and then did the hologram Biggie for the, you know, like, okay, I can live with that. But, you know.
That's my sound to let me know I need to go pick up Logan in 15 minutes.
Oh. He'll wait.
All right.
But you know what I mean? It's like, like that kind of stuff I'd have less issue, but I just don't think I'd want to pay to go see, here's an example. Like, would you pay to go see Soundgarden with hologram Chris Cornell?
No.
I wouldn't either. You know, or Stone Temple Pilots. Yeah, Stone Temple Pilots with hologram, Scott Weiland. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to see that.
I don't really want to pay for, like, to see the band with a different lead singer.
Yeah.
It's not what I'm used to.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But a hologram makes it even weirder.
Right.
But I know it's what we're coming to. I mean, eventually, like, you know,
well, it'll go one step further at some point. We'll all fucking just put on like VR or some bullshit, and it'll be no different.
Like in a few years, I'm not surprised if we could all like log on to a VR like Led Zeppelin concert,
right?
Like, you know, with young Led Zeppelin, you know, full and, you know, Jimmy Page, dick out, and all that shit.
Yep.
You know,
just like, Jesus, can we tone down can we make his pants a little bigger? No? Okay.
Like, all right, I guess that's the experience I'm VRing for.
I guess that's why the tickets are so much.
But yeah, it's just, I know it's a thing that's going to happen because unfortunately with stuff like celebrity, you can't just let the dead rest.
Not when there's money to be made.
Exactly. And it's really unfortunate.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I was just kind of bummed out when I saw that. I'll be honest.
Right. Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I understand that.
Did we say we're taking a break?
I don't know that we did.
Jumping right back into it.
Well, you did mention that you needed to go get Logan. So, you know.
Are we recording currently?
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
All right, cool. All right. Hey, we're back, motherfucker.
Yeah.
All right, Brian, I need you to pick one of two subjects for me.
Okay.
Beer or mac and cheese?
Both.
You gotta pick one. We'll get to both eventually. We just gotta do which one we doing first.
Fine. Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. Mm-hmm. All right. Unfortunately, you picked the one that is a straight up abomination.
Oh, damn it.
You ready for Christmas time?
Of course.
Because if you're ready for Christmas time, you're ready for mac and cheese candy cane.
Oh, man. Oh, that sounds terrible. Look, I love mac and cheese, but I do not want a mac and cheese candy cane.
Right?
Much like as much as I love pizza, I don't want a pizza flavored candy cane. No thanks.
I mean, that's fair.
I'd just rather suck on a piece of pizza.
Like freeze it?
Yeah, right? I mean, oof.
Yeah, so I mean, apparently these are very popular.
Okay.
They're like selling out and shit.
Oh my goodness.
I know, right? And the same people that make these fucking garbage ass candies that people love also made things called clamdy canes.
Oh,
God. Clam favored and bacon and pickle candy canes.
Okay, I will allow for clam ones in one thing and one thing only.
Like a Bloody Mary?
Yep,
or something?
That's it. What are they called? A Caesar or whatever it's called?
Clam diggers, what we call
clam diggers. Yeah, there you go.
Because you know we like digging clams.
Hey, yeah. Oh. Wow, man, you must be full of energy. You're on top of that thing tonight.
I got 2 Guinnesses in me. Plus, I had a Thunder Gun Express earlier.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds like some sort of a sexual move.
it is now.
Yeah.
When you wear aviators and a leather, And you gorilla fun.
That sounds accurate, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely not when you have someone dress up as Newman.
No, definitely not.
Right. How about this, though? Okay, if we see the mac and cheese candy canes, would you try one?
If I saw them, I would have to try it.
Okay.
Just for the story.
Okay, I would too. So the downside is you can't just buy one. You have to buy like a whole damn package of them.
Well,
you know,
it's only $5.95 for a pack.
I don't want to spend $6 on something I'm probably going to want to throw at people.
From Archie McPhee's.
Okay.
Which, die.
Right. I'm not going to lie. I am going to look for these. Like, are these available in stores? Do you know? Or
I honestly don't know. They're definitely available online.
Okay.
If
I happen to see them in stores, I'm going to get some.
Their website, and they got some goofy ass shit going on, I'll be honest.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, they got some weird shit on their website.
Really quick, if anyone would like to get these and send them to us, we will try them and record for our YouTube series, the Sweet and Salty Language. We will
for sure
definitely do a post for that.
Exactly. We will slurp on a mac and cheese candy cane like we're trying to get crack rock.
Right. Pretty much any foodstuffs. Pretty much. There may be some lines drawn. Yeah.
We are savages.
Right.
I'm clicking on their top sellers here. Hold on. Top seller, actually, okay, the number one top seller I can kind of get behind.
Mm-hmm.
Although I'm not a fan of, like windshield shades, like, oh, I'm going to keep my car cool. Piss off. Deal with the heat, you bastard.
Well, it depends on where you live.
Nah.
I don't know, man.
But it's a sunshade that looks like your car is just full of bees. I can kind of get behind that.
Okay, I like that, yeah. What would be better is if it looked like it was Nicolas Cage, doing the, not the bees,
Well, there's definitely like some guy in a beekeeper suit looks like he's sitting in your car.
Wow, that's pretty strange. I like it.
But, yeah, there you go. The old car full of bees.
All right. Well, that's a good time.
But yeah, mac and cheese candy canes, dog. Just in time for Christmas.
Wow.
All right.
So
I wouldn't mind hanging them on the tree just to watch the disappointment in people's faces.
That's the thing is, it's like every year my mom gets flavored candy canes. Like she gets like the Jelly Belly ones or Starburst ones or whatever.
Right.
And they nobody ever takes them. And she always, like, a lot of times she'll even take them off the tree so they know they aren't just, like, decorative ones,
Dude, who really, honestly, is like fucking sweet candy cane season here?
I know, right? That's the thing. It's like, don't get me wrong, like, usually what ends up happening is, at some point I'll grab one and, every once in a while I'll just, break a piece off of one and, have it or whatever, but it's like I'm not like about.
Yeah, I know.
So
like, I mean, if I know a rumble's coming up, I'll suck one into a shank, whatever.
Well, that's
a get stabbed right
sure.
in the socket.
That's right. I mean, that's usually what I do with them. I get about 6 or 7 ready just in case.
Just in case.
Yeah. Now that I'm going to have all my testosterone needles around, I won't need to.
Right.
I'll be sitting on a bunch. Just be like, and I'll have like 7, 8, 18 of those ready to go. Like I'm Freddy when he had his syringe fingers,
Right.
But yeah, that's, so even if we put stuff like, now the mac and cheese ones I could see people might grab because it's such a weird thing,
Right.
But I don't know. Yeah, if I see them though, I'm definitely going to grab some. Just because why not?
Yeah, exactly, right?
Mm-hmm. So here's something weird that's totally not food related. The other night I went to reach into I have, over the years, I'm a person who buys a lot of pens, right?
Yeah, I'm with you. I like pens as well.
Some would say I have a problem. So I have 2 Ziploc bags just full of pens. And that's after throwing away a lot that didn't work anymore.
Right.
So, I'm rooting through them the other night looking for a highlighter. Cause I'm like, I've got to have some highlighters in there,
Right.
And I found like 2 and I was like, wow, these are really dried up. So last night I'm at Target I go to grab some highlighters, and the first pack I reach for were like Sharpie brand ones, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, holy biscuits, these are like $10 for a pack of
Are you
6.
kidding me?
No, and I was like, sweet Jesus. And they're gel highlighters. I'm like, hi, fuck you. All I need are like generic highlighters that should cost like $2, you know?
Right.
So I walked down the school supply aisle or whatever, you know, or not school supply aisle, but you know, pencil aisle, all that shit. And I start seeing other ones. And, you know, then I see what I'm looking for. Just a plain old school, looks like the fucking, you know, like just like I'm showing you on the camera right now. But it looks like, you know, the old school looking Sharpie, or these are Sharpies, but they're, you know, these were like, I don't know, $2.50 or something for the pack. There's no blue ones in them.
Really?
I got a bonus highlighter, which was yellow. So I got a yellow, orange, pink, and then a bonus yellow one. I noticed.
Ooh, bonus yellow.
Bonus yellow, yeah. I got other brands that had ones in there didn't have blue in them either. The only ones that had blue were the ones that were like the $10 pack had blue. There was a $6 pack that had blue and whatever. But like the cheaper ones, no more blue.
Huh.
Or purple. Like nothing. It was just like red, or not red, sorry. Orange, pink, and yellow were the colors in those other ones.
Right.
So I wonder, like, so is the pigment for the blue and purple ones, like, ungodly expensive now? Or
maybe?
Like, are those not popular? What happened? No green either.
Uses rhino horn for the blue?
It must be, yeah.
I didn't know if you knew that.
I did not know that. All right. Well, I guess I'll have to make my own then.
I mean, I guess.
I have all this rhino horn here. Yeah, I needed something to do with it. I can't ship it overseas anymore. Kidding.
I mean, it's true. It's true. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I mean, we had that extravagant trip and shot all those rhinos for nothing now.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, all I wanted was the horns. I didn't even care about the rest. It's just, you know, no, yeah, it was just really strange to me. You know, like you just noticed like there's random shit like that. Cause I remember I used to buy like a pack of highlighters and I'd buy like a pack of 5 and it would be 5 different colors, you know?
Right.
And now I got a pack of 4 and it was only 3 colors.
Right.
What the fuck? Highlighter companies?
Seems like bullshit.
I think there's a conspiracy going on here, Tony.
Yeah, for sure, right?
Calling Fox Mulder right now.
Definitely.
Truth is out there.
That's my sick ass singing voice.
It's pretty good.
All right. Everyone's like, "Oh my God, X-Files just started."
Anyway, enough of that. I just, you know. Oh, actually, one more thing was we talked about this a little bit before, because I just randomly asked the question of, is there alcohol-free booze? Because we both clearly know that there's alcohol-free beer.
Right.
Which is, you know, an abomination, but, you know, it has its place.
Does it? Yeah, right in the fucking garbage.
Look, it has its place. You know, it has its place for some people. You know?
I guess.
But, so, I went to this website. It's arkbeverages.com. It's ARKAY.
Okay. Like the Ark of the Covenant.
Sure. That's exactly, that's what they're known for. arkofthecovenantbeverages.com. You open the bottle. Yeah, just don't open the bottle and look. But they have a whole array of various beverages that are, like non-alcoholic flavor, like liquor flavored stuffs. Like coconut rum, tequila flavored drink, whiskey flavored drink, Canadian whiskey flavored drink, coffee liqueur, gin,
right.
Blue Curacao, vodka. You know, it's just like they have others too, but it's and it's all alcohol free. It's all sugar free. So it's been approved for like drinking over in like dry countries like Saudi Arabia and such.
Right.
So I guess it's got its place. You know, because you can still
foreign
have
countries.
Yeah, you can. It's made in Teja, which is a little weird to me.
That is a little weird.
You wouldn't think, you think they'd be like, "Fuck you, this is America. Drink real drink, like whiskey and tequila."
Exactly.
Like fine brands of handmade vodka, like Tito's,
Right.
Made in Texas. But it just struck me as weird that there's that much available. I had no idea that it was even available at all, but then to have all of that variety, What catches me as weird about it, though, is just like $40 a bottle, though.
$40 a bottle?
Yeah, for like 33 fluid ounce bottles. It's like, yo, I can go buy actual booze for that. Why would I buy non-booze?
$40 a bottle. I mean, I guess if you don't want to, wow.
Right?
I mean, do you really need to make what they call mocktails or some shit?
DuckTales? Ooh.
I mean, like, oh, hey, let's make a faux Godfather for, I need these 2 bottles of shit booze for $80.
Right. Well, that's the other thing. It's like, look, we both love an old fashioned.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't need an old fashioned that bad.
No.
'Cause I don't, no. I want the bourbon. I don't want the furbin. Fake bourbon. So I'm calling it furbin.
Like a furry turban.
Well, whatever. I don't want that either.
Like, you live in like North India and like my head's cold.
Yeah. Put your furbin on and quit.
Put your furbin on.
Quit bitching.
Oh, good Lord, the furbin.
Anyway. Yeah.
Well, I guess speaking of booze,
they should send us free tasters of it, though. I would really like to taste around the menu of it, just for shits.
I would try it, but I'm not paying.
Oh fuck no, and especially not $40 a bottle.
No, I gotta buy some good booze.
They do have a taster thing of was it their peppermint, their rum, and their whiskey. 3 like a bottle of each for $45.
No.
How about whiskey, Irish cream, and I can't read the other one for $45?
Right.
No.
Okay,
I'm trying.
I mean,
fine. How about margarita, mojito, and I can't read the other one. No. How about 3 whiskeys for $80?
No.
All right, I tried.
I mean,
that's all I got.
I'm just thinking of no.
All right, fine.
All right. But here's something you might yes.
I wonder if they'll let us sell it.
That'd be cool.
There's no way we're going to push this.
Like a lemonade stand?
Yes. Oh, please, yes. Again, if someone would like to buy us a bottle of this, like the whiskey, I would be more than willing to try this.
Oh, I'd be doing, I'd be like lining up shots. No, I wouldn't. Shit's too expensive.
True. I would like
locked up in my liquor cabinet. Like, can I have some of that? I was like, well, you're not gonna get drunk.
Right.
Shit's pricey as fuck.
I want a whiskey and Coke. The Flemmy. Or the Flemmy. That's what I'm calling it. Yep.
The Flemmy.
That's the fake whiskey and Coke.
That sounds like a terrible drink.
The Flemmy.
Terrible drink.
All right. Anyway, what were you saying?
Okay. So, this is kind of almost like faux beer.
Okay.
Natty Light even.
Oh, I forgot to mark this down. Yeah. Right.
Yo, 77 pack.
Right. Because how many times have you been in the liquor store and you're like, you know what? A 30 pack isn't enough. But God damn it, I don't want to carry 2 30-packs and then have to buy another 17 beers.
Yeah, this is bullshit, really.
Right.
They don't even sell a 17-pack. I have to buy an 18-pack.
That's right. And that's too much. That's too much. I only want 17. I don't want 18 more.
I mean, you have to honor the 1977 release of Natty, hence the 77-pack.
I think that's when all of it was brewed. I don't think they brewed any since.
It was one shot.
Yeah. They made a lot. Yeah. Yes. They just made a shit ton, and like you said, they just keep watering it down.
Yeah.
That actually holds.
Make more, guys.
That actually makes a lot of sense. I think you might be onto something.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I respect the marketing here, though.
Okay.
Because it just says 77 natties on it.
Yeah.
Right? And if you look at it, it's like a, what's a 6-sided fucking shape? Not a hexagon. It's a, or is that a hexagon?
A sixagon?
Hex. Yeah. It's a fucking Satan's triangle or whatever. But,
whoa.
But it's basically a cooler.
Okay.
Like it's lined with plastic, so you can just dump ice on all that beer.
Oh, okay.
And it's ready to go.
Makes sense, because, I mean, you're drinking all of it in one sitting.
Behind it.
Yeah.
But it's natty.
Yeah, but okay, picture back when we were at Put-in Bay with something like that, we would have just thrown ice on it and dumped, 7, 8 of those in the first day or two.
Yeah, housed
them. Yeah.
What's funny is it's the 77-pack of beer, affectionately called Natty, is selling for, you want to guess the price point on this, Brian?
Ooh, let me think for a second here.
Do some Natty math.
$39.99.
You're close, but you're over.
Oh, damn it. $37.99? Still over?
It's $30 even.
Oh my God. Wow. I think I'm going to the store tomorrow. No, I'm not.
I mean, if I saw one for $30, I would always have to, but I would need something to go to with 77 beers.
Like home?
I mean, yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Natty 77, the official beer container of the Salty Language program.
Right, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I love the design.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I can't drink the beer.
I've drank plenty of it. Not recently.
Here, but I'm over it.
Yeah, I was going to say not recently, but I've drank plenty of it. You know, it's just, you know, it's part of your passage into manhood. Well, it was in my generation, you know. Then it became like Keystone and then Pabst. So I don't know what if it's still Pabst or whatever the children's are drinking now.
I mean, you know, we still drink the Pabst.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. I'm just saying there's always that one, you know, always that one cheap beer that, you know, like your whole group drinks basically, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The group I was with at that time, it was Natty. Unfortunately. It was dirt cheap though. Well, I mean, listen to that, man. 77 cans of beer for $30. I mean, Jesus. You know?
Exactly.
Like even like Miller Lite, man, you're putting, that's probably $45-50, you know?
Right. I mean,
woo!
Yeah, I mean, I if I saw one, I would have to buy it.
Sure.
And I would have to like have something like, hey, fucking dude, I got stuff on the smoker and 77 natties. Let's do it.
Yep. Both need to be empty by the end of the night.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'm not seeking it, but if I saw it,
maybe.
Especially for $30.
I mean, it is, you know, I mean, I know technically summer's over, but, you know, kind of just give it that last hurrah, you know? It's like, get the fuck out of here, summer.
Exactly.
Burn some shit, smoke some shit, drank some shit. I just made you a flyer, son.
Yeah, you did. And a t-shirt.
Yeah.
And some decorative underpants.
Right. And a belt buckle.
And a belt buckle. And a bottle opener.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And a handkerchief.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Nice. And a condom.
Well, of course.
Gotta be responsible, you know.
I mean, I guess.
You need something to throw in the fire. No.
Exactly.
I mean,
Throwing fire and quickly, like the outside melts away, just says bear back, and then melts away again.
right? Or they no more get near the fire and it's just like a huge explosion. Like, ooh. Like, or on the package it says keep away from friction, you know? Like, ooh, glad I wasn't wearing that thing.
Right? Exactly. It's actually magnesium.
Yeah.
It goes up white hot.
Yeah. Whoa. Not for use on the package. For entertainment purposes only. Oh man. Yeah, I saw their picture of that the other day, and I was like, it makes sense because literally every time we bought Natty, it was never a 6er or a 12 or 18, or it was always a 30. You know,
Right.
We always, and it was always, I mean, it was almost always 2 or 3 of them. You know, because it's, I mean, it really is. It's so watery that you drink like 2 at a time. You know.
Yeah.
Like when we used to,
know.
when we used to play
I
like,
haven't had one so long.
yeah, when we used to play quarters, you always had another one sitting to the side for sure, you know? Actually, a lot of times I had better beer sitting to the side, you know?
Well, I mean, that's the move, honestly.
Yeah.
You bring shitty beer to distract everyone.
Yeah. Well, plus, you know, when it comes to, oh shit, I have to chug this beer, it's much easier to chug a beer like that.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. It's strategery as well, you know. You dig?
Word.
Yep. All right. Got anything else?
Negative. That was my last story I have set aside here, homie.
All right. Well, I guess it's time for the Dude Mountain update.
Yeah, sorry. I know I suck. I still haven't got those sound effects on my board.
He does suck.
My dude.
Terrible.
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, you do have the other sound effects.
Yeah, I know. I'm just sorry. I'm emailing. I'm all over the board. Okay, here we go. Did you say Dude Mountain?
Yeah.
Dude Mountain.
Boom.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you have the standings?
I do have it, Brian.
Okay. I was like, I just thought about it. I was like, are we going to go through this again?
And we're like, oh shit.
Like, stop it, Carl.
What are we doing? Like the bottom 2 or 3, and then
we pretty much were doing like the top 5 and then the bottom whatever we decided to talk about.
well, we'll do the bottom dose.
Okay.
So we got Gaga James 2.
Yep.
Just
Just rolling around in the filth.
yeah, that lapping up that stock, that
Right.
man stock that flows at the bottom of the
Just
Dude Mountain.
like when you have a piece of crusty bread and just all that goodness, you know, after a nice, sauce, and you got to get all of that, you know?
It's like when you double dunk your Chicago beef.
Oh, damn it. Speaking of pants being tight. Yeah.
I know, right?
Anyway.
So we got the Gaga James 2. Right above him, the USS Mangravy steaming in the port.
Is that a sexual reference? It feels like it's a sexual reference.
It probably is.
Okay.
It probably is.
Stuck in the mud.
Stuck in the mud.
Yep.
Anywho, so let's scroll up to the tippity top here. Tippity top, dog. Coming at number 5. Beer Queen Elite, Lady Space Violence herself. Just killing it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got tied for 3rd. You have the underdogs, our buddy on the West Coast. What?
Wasaid.
Wasaid. And he's tied of you, Brian. But not really you. He's tied of Madden 16.
Yeah, Madden 16, yeah.
Madden 16 U is killing it.
Predicting the future.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Really. It's kind of like having Biff's notebook. Or
It
whatever.
is. It really
His
is.
sports almanac.
Yeah, there you go. Yep.
Shit's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of crazy, tied for number 1 slot. You got Fuzzy and Fatty. Them Idaho dogs also killing it. Tied of the B-sided geek. I mean, Dude Mountain's on fire this year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the middle, just, it's like dicks flying everywhere, like it's that scene of 300 of arrows. But it's just dongs. I'm down there just taking dongs.
Building your crown.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna come back.
Dude, when you said that, I'm just picturing there's just dongs everywhere, right? And you're just walking the wasteland and you're just like, no, too small, too big, like you're just like weeding through all of them looking for just the right ones for the crown.
Right. I got like 3 of them. I got a divining rod made of dicks.
Yeah, basically. Oh, man. Good times.
Yeah, good times as well.
Yep.
So that's your Dude Mountain update there, kids.
I like it.
I mean, I know it's getting late in the season, but you can still join anytime you want.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
We're clearly not professionals.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
I mean, yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, again, most of the top 5 or 6 are gimmick accounts. So
I know, it's crazy.
pretty strong. Pretty good.
Is it good?
It's terrible. Yeah.
I mean,
So I decided one of the gimmicks we need to do next year for it is I found the other day, apparently ESPN actually has a thing where they post like the favorites. Like
really?
like who they feel are the best picks and whatever. So I was like, oh, we totally got to have an account of that kind of
The
thing.
ESPN picks or whatever. Huh?
Yeah. So, because I think they pretty much will side with, well, they don't always side with the Vegas ones, but I think that'll be interesting to see how the experts will pick.
Quote unquote.
Yeah.
They're bigwigs up there in their ivory towers.
Iron towers. Yeah.
Yeah, that's sick too.
Yeah. The tower made of old irons.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Like golf clubs.
Yeah, okay. I was thinking
So many of them.
I was just thinking of, like ones you would, iron shirts with, but
Oh, all right, fair enough.
that's even
I like
worse. Yeah.
I like them both.
Like, who made this tower? This is terrible.
Like, why are these all plugged in? It's so hot in here.
Careful where you step.
Yeah. Lean up against the wall. Oh, God.
Yeah.
This tower sucks.
Yeah, if you don't believe me, ask Carl. He tried licking the wall. Fuck. All right, well, let's move on to the Q of the W.
Oh, I got to cue up a sound effect for this one.
Yep.
All right. I got it ready to go.
Okay.
All right, Brian. So, this week's, what did we ask last week? Again, I'm trying to remember.
We said, other than weed, what do you feel should not be illegal?
That's right. Or
Or what do you feel shouldn't be illegal? I think I worded
right,
that.
let me click over to our Salty Language Facebook page and let me curate all these answers we got.
There are a
You
lot.
ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Okay. Yep. Wow, it really makes you think,
I know. I mean, how about Twitter? How's that coming along? Oh, these are so good.
Wow. I didn't think
You guys-
Facebook and Twitter would agree so much.
I know, it's so similar. They must have been reading each other's posts or something. Do you have any emails, Brian?
I actually do. I actually was
shit.
was just thinking that like Fluffy Bunny Ash actually gave me an answer and I forgot to send it to myself. I have to
I had
look.
my finger up their button like I was ready to go to DEFCON 5.
It was close. It was close. No,
Close.
I actually was just thinking I gotta like scroll real quick here to see if I could find it real quick. Oh, here we go. She says she's gonna excuse me, she's going to go with drugs for her answer. She says, we don't need to take it as far as legalizing heroin or something, but all evidence shows that mandatory minimum sentences for possession don't do anything in combating drug use and addiction. And because of illegal for many substances, status prevents solid research into possible legit medicinal uses and treatments from them, like psychedelics for PTSD and other mental illness. Decriminalization could both stop filling up prisons with people serving sentences for possession and free up access for medical research. And more addicts will be willing to seek treatment and help when you eliminate the risk and stigma that comes from admitting that you're doing something illegal. I mean, would you seek treatment if there was a risk of ending up in jail for admitting you're using? Yeah, of course. We all do. No, yeah, she's right there. It's funny, they actually were talking about that a little bit on the news today.
Right.
Because of some local successes with a reduction in or a higher success rate in getting people into treatment versus jail, you know, and a lot of that had to do with, you know, getting people to admit to what they're doing and whatnot, because they were kind of like, hey, if you go into treatment, you know, we won't prosecute you, kind of a gimmick and stuff. So, yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Well, and what was it, like Peru, I think, isn't it? Or did she mention that? I'm off.
No.
I'm starting to get Guinness stuff. All right. I think Peru has like legalized everything.
Yeah.
And I think all their like crime rates and shit have all dropped.
Right.
And what is it? What I can't remember what European country it is that has like safe spaces for heroin.
Oh, yeah?
You know, they'll give you like clean needles and shit.
Yeah, I think I remember us talking about that on here before, that there was talk about it. So, yeah, interesting.
Yeah, so I mean, it's like, it almost makes sense, but
Yeah.
I want to say in our country, we've got so much money wrapped up in anti-drug shit.
Yep.
Good luck.
Yeah.
You know, prisons make so much money off of, you know,
Yeah.
like weed dealers and shit.
Mm-hmm. Truth.
So it's like, I don't know. America!
Yep. No cats. But there's lots of drugs. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's real dumb.
So that's what I got. That's it.
So,
I like what you got. Good job.
To our one answer this week.
thanks, Fluffy Bunny Ash. You're the MVP of the week.
Yep.
Exactly.
And don't let it go to you know, don't let it bother you that no one else entered, you know. You still fought a good fight.
I mean, it's true.
Right? Yeah. All right, so
Like the last Spartan for fucking shield and spear.
right.
You know?
So I've noticed a few weeks ago, and this
Yeah.
bugs me,
Oh.
that there's someone else using the Q of the W hashtag on the Twitter.
What? Let's go fuck up their world. LOD pads,
And it's the Assumption
badass shopping carts.
it's the Assumption Greek Orthodox Church, oddly enough located within the same state as us.
You said assumption? Like, are they assuming there's a God?
Listen, I don't know, you'd have to ask them. But
All right.
their Q of the W's
I respect their Euros, though.
are way worse than ours. Also, something else I've noticed after looking at questions on, and first of all, I don't take credit from like coming up with most of these Q of the W questions. I get most of them from Reddit or stuff like that.
Right.
I've noticed that over the last week, I've seen a few tweets go viral that are like these kind of questions, and I've seen them on Reddit like weeks and weeks ago. And it's like, they're just straight up taking them from Ask Reddit. Like, and then they go viral on Twitter. And people are like, oh, how'd you think of this? And I'm like, yeah, they read Twitter, or Reddit. That's how they went. Like, generally, that's how the internet works, folks. If you're on Twitter and you see something and you're like, how did you blah? Go look on Reddit. It's probably already there. And it
Right.
probably came from somewhere else first and ended up on Reddit. It's probably on 4chan first or something.
That's kind of how it works. It's like like the Dude Mountain of viral content.
Yeah. Yep. So, anywho. So, the Assumption Church, their question of the week is, which Greek coffee do you prefer?
Greek coffee?
And I'm going to slaughter these because I don't speak anything that resembles any sort of Greek speaking. And it's Venizelos?
Oh.
Or Lumidus?
Ah.
And then it says in parentheses, don't know, come visit Nick's office.
That sounds creepy as fuck.
Right, they're just trying to get people in the office. I don't like it.
Nick's office, like, come check out Coffee My Office. And he's like, it's the deadbolt locking behind you.
Yeah, it is.
All of a sudden he's going Greek on you, if you know what I'm saying.
Wow, that's an old pull if it's what I'm thinking you're saying.
Right? I'm talking about butt sex.
Because it's all olive oil and anal to make a really, really, really old reference to our show.
Sometimes you gotta pull out some of the old bins.
Dude, that's like first, fucking 20 episodes maybe? 50, right. Something like that. That's a long time ago. Yeah, their questions are terrible.
But Brian, what sort of Greek coffee do you? I didn't know Greece had coffee. First off,
okay.
As far as I know, they have Euros.
Mm-hmm.
They have Poverty.
Yeah.
They have Essex.
They have olive oil.
Olive oil.
Yeah. They have stinky cheeses.
Yeah, exactly.
They have a lot of food that I don't love because it stinks.
I mean, I guess.
Well, it does to me. I can't eat a lot of their stuff because it stinks. I can't get past it.
Right. Well, fair enough.
Yeah. Like and they use a lot of yogurt, which I don't like. So.
Right.
Yeah. Like two foods I hate a lot are yogurt and feta cheese, and they use a lot of both. So.
For sure.
Yeah.
Just slap right on her back and get that olive oil action.
Well, and I feel weird asking them to remove those two ingredients.
Like, all your Greek stuff you love, get the fuck
get the fuck up. Like, I'll take a Euro with no tzatziki and no fucking feta.
Like, give me the meat, the lettuce, the tomato, and see that bottle yellow mustard.
Yeah. So here's what I want. I want a lamb sandwich. Fuck your sauce.
You got a lamb witch.
Yeah. Fuck your sauce and fuck it. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I would eat the rest of it. Like the seasonings and stuff, I'm all about.
It's delicious.
But I'm not, I don't like the tzatziki sauce or, and like I said, it's only because it's yogurt. I just don't like yogurt or feta. So. My loss, apparently, because so many people love it. Like I said, I'll eat the rest of it. I just, like I said, it's pretty much just a lamb fold over at that point.
Basically.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to pretend it's anything else at that point. I'd love pita bread. That's
baklava's the shit.
Oh, I'll kill some baklava.
That's a Greek situation.
I'll powerbomb some of that through some pumpkins for sure.
Fuck yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I'm down for baklava and ass.
I feel like
new Netflix and chill.
I feel like that should be the title of the show, but it's not going to be.
I know. It'd be a great title of the show. It's an even better college club.
Depends on who you are.
I guess that's true.
You're going to regret that when you're running for the Supreme Court later.
Yeah, damn it.
So anyway, so which of those two coffees is your favorite? Because I don't drink coffee, so.
Well, I haven't had either one, and plus it's Greek coffee, so I'm assuming it's just bullshit.
Okay, well, let me ask you this then: between those two coffees or Nick's Office, which is your favorite?
Jeez,
because you know what you're getting at Nick's Office.
Yeah, olive oil and that.
Right. Yeah,
that's all that happens in Nick's Office.
Right. That's what I'm assuming. See what I did there with the assumption?
Hey, assuming.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, no, I would pick any one of those shitty Greek Isle Folgers they're peddling as opposed to Nick's Office.
Wouldn't it be funny if like Nick's Office is like a very well-known coffee brand or something like that? You know, it's like their Starbucks, you know?
Yeah, exactly. That would be pretty funny.
All right.
Nick's Office. Ugh.
Well, apparently, according to Diana.MateddyBear09, Lumidus hands down 2 heart eye faces.
All right, Diana. Shut your dumb face.
And Evans47 says, Lumidus hands down, I have a cup every morning. Mug emoji.
Do you?
That's what it says. Clearly, no one lies on the internet, Tony.
Nobody. Hands down.
That's right.
Hands down.
Yep. Oh my. Okay, so this is terrible. I feel really shitty about doing this, yet I'm going to continue. So going back to the Nick's Office thing. So on October 19th, they have a young couples thing. It's wine, cheese, and relaxed discussion.
Wine, cheese, and relaxed discussion?
You know what relaxed discussion is, right?
I do.
It has to do with olive oil.
Anal nitrate.
Yeah.
They're doing poppers.
Who isn't?
I know, right?
All right, enough of that. Okay, on to our Q of the W. The legit AF Q of the W. I'm stalling because I forgot to open the page.
God damn you, Brian.
All right, where'd it go? There it is. Okay. So this week, because I've added a couple to the list.
Ooh, did you now?
I did. You have a choice between the numbers 1 through 26.
Oh, man. We're going to go 7 in honor of 77 natties.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't have time to get 77 in, you know.
It's okay.
Next time, maybe. Probably not. It's funny because I was actually on Reddit going through Ask Reddit looking for some, and there were a lot of really bad ones, and there were a couple that I found interesting to just read, like, hey, people who worked at amusement parks, what's some shady shit that you saw? That was a fun read, but not...
I imagine that's got to be real good to read.
Yeah, it was a, pretty decent read, but, Anywho, our Q of the W this week is, what negative trait did you inherit from your parents?
Oh, boy.
Yep.
I'm going to go with complete lack of talking about emotions.
Really?
Yeah. Dude, we didn't talk about bullshit in my family.
Yeah, I know. I grew up with you, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, that would be probably my number one A plus there.
Yeah.
Thing. But, I mean, I think it's also where I got my sense of humor from. Because I'm like, hide the pain, guys.
Right.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that would be it. That was a quick answer on my part, bitches.
The tears make the pain go down easier. Yeah.
Exactly, right? It's a chaser, baby.
Yeah, certainly is. The one that bothers me the most is the catastrophizing.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, as you know as well as anybody, that I, blow things into way worse than they are.
Mm-hmm.
And that's paralyzed me in a lot of ways over the years. So that's the one that's probably affected me the worst. So that one, and, otherwise it would be, probably temper, because both my parents were very short-tempered.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think I've come a long way with that, but, I still have my moments, but, yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the other, though. The catastrophizing, because it's the suck.
It's no bueno.
Right, yeah. And really quick, a quick crazy life, the crazy life minute. If you're the type that catastrophizes and blah, 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 look up, distorted thinking. or, you know, you'll find all sorts of things that you'll do that you probably don't even realize that you're doing when you're thinking that, it, you know, distorts your logical thinking. And you'll actually think you're thinking logically, but you're actually like a step to the left of it, you know? Or go listen to The Crazy Life. We did a whole episode about distorted thinking.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah. Go listen to it anyway, you savages.
You sons of bitches.
Y'all need the help. No.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Y'all need Jesus.
Yeah, right? And if you do, go check out our pals over at the... Anyway, I'm not giving them a plug.
Fuck that church and their stupid Nick's office of his twiddling.
Stealing our Q with a W. If any people from that church are listening, shame on you for stealing from us.
Nick is super lucky the Catholic Church is taking all the heat right now.
Yeah, it's true.
Right?
No one cares.
About the Greek church.
Yeah, I was going to say, no one cares about olive oil and anal right now.
Exactly, right?
Right now.
Now. Just wait.
Until, you know, Leah Remini gets a hold of it for some A&E special or whatever.
Exactly.
Did you see that? It's like, you know, it started with her like, you know, like, Scientology is evil and all this stuff. And now they're going after, I forgot what it is. They're going after some other, like, thing this year. Really? Yeah.
Hopefully it's snake handling.
You leave my religion out of this. God damn it. Oh, man. All right. So there you go. Once again, the question of the week is, what negative trait did you inherit from your parents? Could be either parent, both, you know, all three of them, 17 of them, how many ever you have, you know.
It's true. What sort of weird family are you part of, right?
Yeah, well, you know, listen, people are from, you know, divorced families. Some have like 17 step parents, you know, whatever.
It's true. Mormons.
Mm-hmm. Raised in an orphanage. You know?
Exactly. Donner party.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Wait, what?
Delicious.
What we're saying is,
show me what you got.
Less crickets next week.
Yeah,
gentlemen,
please.
Ladies.
Seriously.
Man, I thought y'all were hardcore enthusiasts out there.
I know, right?
Meanwhile, here's Brian and I with our dicks in the wind.
Yeah, our jicks too.
Yeah, our jicks too.
That's even worse.
It is. It's horrible.
It's like, I was like, man, our dicks are out. And you're like, dude, my jick's been chafed over here. And I was like, oh, geez. Oh, right. I didn't even realize my jick was out.
Oh, right. Shit's happening.
Terrible.
Man, I'm getting tired. Not like last week. Last week I thought I was going to die.
Oh, you were a mess last week.
Dude.
Mess.
Yes.
Mess. All right. So one last thing before we get into the closing stuffs, which is, if you are willing to, you know, help the show out maybe a little bit, if you want to throw $5 or more our way, I'm looking to, you know, maybe do some drawings for people.
Drawings?
Yep. And, you know, the more you throw at us, the more effort you'll get. No.
I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, I'm meaning it more as a, you know, like more detailed or whatever, but it's, you know, if there's something specific that you'd like, you know, I'm open to ideas, but again, you know, like, don't ask for something like super detailed and be like, oh, I'll give you like $5, you know, like, come on.
Like, hey man, I need a super detailed tattoo of my family designed.
Oh, I'll do it. It just won't be the kind of detail you are thinking of.
Yeah. Like, I hope you like stick figures, bitch.
Yep. Super detailed stick figures, though.
Super detailed.
They'll be really realistic stick figures.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'll even put shoes on.
No, it's the stick figure is you. I gave it a tiny little stick wang.
The tiniest. Anyway, but we appreciate anything, you know, just to, you know, help you boys out a bit. You know, since I'm unemployed and Tony's chasing the dream. So, you know.
Wait, am I?
Well, you didn't go back to hell, so.
I did turn my back on Satan.
Yeah, exactly.
For once.
Yeah. Little did you know Satan's Greek, so, uh-oh.
Oh boy,
he's got the olive oil out.
Him.
Yeah,
just have sex.
Yep,
Satan's going in dry.
Yeah, he always does. What a son of a bitch!
I know, right? It's good Satan.
Yep. Otherwise, head over
That's the
to
weird thing about Satan.
What?
Extra dry dick.
Like he sucks moisture out.
About Satan, extra dry dick.
Yeah. Yeah, he like sucks moisture out as he's going. Yeah.
It's like a welder's rough elbow.
Yeah. Oh. That sounds terrible.
I know. All right.
All right, Skype.
Exactly.
Wow, Skype is...
Skype must be cunting it up, huh?
It sure is. All right. Well, head over to saltylanguage.com for all the things. You can get all our past episodes, the enthusiasts that we've done. You can get all our social media links. You can find the link to our Patreon, which is where you can donate if you'd like to get a drawing from me. Or you can just head over to patreon.com/saltylanguage and you can donate right there. You can also see the networks we're part of, like the Tangent Bound Network. And also...
That's right the button I need to hit.
Entertainment.
You didn't know what part of Yeah Boy Network?
Yeah. I didn't know that. Is that new?
Oh.
We're the only show on the Yeah Boy Network.
Man.
Yep. So if you want to hit us up to suggest the Q of the W or talk to us about like the drawing stuff or anything else, you can find us on Twitter at salty_language. You can find me at Stunami.
I am at Monotony, but honestly, if you really want to talk to me, hit me up at salty_language on the old Snapchats or salty language on Instagram.
Make sure if you contact Tony, you mention, that you want to go Greek.
Yeah, for sure. I'm like, all right. I'll get my jug of olive oil ready.
Yep. Slather it.
Slather.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That's why I have a Costco membership.
Yikes. That's a lot of butt sex.
It's so much. Costco style butt sex.
Wow. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
That is a lot. You can find me on Snapchat at Ninjitsu if you'd like.
Nice.
And nope, I thought there was something else I was going to talk about there, and I can't remember it, so whatever. If other ways you can help the show out are if you could rate, review, and subscribe to the show if you haven't already. Hit us with those 5-star ball washes. And also, please retweet our show links and or share our Facebook posts. We would really appreciate it. And we'd be your pals.
Exactly.
I mean, not if anyone asked, but, as far as we're your pals,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think that's everything. So, since Tony's a sleepy boy.
Absolutely, Brian. It's been a long week, my friend.
Yeah, it has.
It has.
Yeah, it has. So, I guess until next time, have a beer, you'll be fine.
Stay salty or slippery if you want to get that olive oil.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, don't be like the devil, Don't go in double dry,
No, devil dry.
Wait, did you say devil dry or double dry?
Devil. I thought you said double dry.
I said double dry. You said devil dry is way better. Yikes.
It's like the most extreme setting on a dryer.
It just caught on fire.
It shrank everything. Well, you put it on devil dry.
That'll teach you.
I'll teach you. See, Satan fucks with your laundry.
Yep. Should have learned. Oh man. So wow, yeah. So yeah, definitely don't go Devil Dry.
No, good Lord, no.
Wow. It's funny because I was for the last one, I was gonna say don't get stuck in the mud. And I mean, if you go Devil Dry, you definitely don't want to get stuck in the mud. That's gonna be unpleasant for everybody.
Everybody. Because I've seen those like Renaissance paintings when the devil basically has his dick over his shoulder like a mortadella loaf.
Yeah. Devil loaf.
Yeah. Exactly. Those aren't pistachios either. That's herpes.
Oh, yikes. Oh, man.
But seriously, mortadella is pretty delicious.
Devil?
Not mortadella.
Oh, okay.
Oh, jeez.
Thought maybe you've been sampling the devil's meats.
That's going to be the name of my deli, the Devil's Meats. It's going to have Nick's office, too.
It's just over in the corner.
Exactly. The lights barely work.
Really smells heavily of olive oil.
Oh, so much olive oil. And then just like olive oil and like this faint copper smell.
And shame, of course.
Oh, well, of course.
Yeah.
Definitely shame.
Right.
Probably tears.
Right. Going back to the devil's meats thing, though, that could be something that you could actually do something with, though. You really could take meats and make really hot type meats and different stuff like that. And that actually could be a thing. Yeah, and Nick's office could just be the bathroom because the meats could be so hot that they just annihilate your asshole. Yeah. Like, free sample, sir?
Express train to Colintown.
Yep. Like, would you like a free sample? And you just hand him that and a key to the bathroom,
Exactly. Like, oh, a slice of salami and a key. I don't understand.
Oh, God! Please let me in. Sign here. Sign your soul over, Yep.
Sucker.
Comes back out. Worth it. That was the best Capicola I've ever had.
Well, I mean, Capicola is pretty great.
Right, I'm saying, yeah. All right. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this shit show as much as I have.
It's been a good time.
Yeah. So, yeah. Until next week, be good to each other.
Smiles and shit. Power bombs and pumpkins.
Right. Yeah. Definitely that.
That should be our tour. Power bombs and pumpkins.
I agree.
All right.
It's like wrestling in the Smashing Pumpkins. I'm going to send that to Billy Corgan since he owns AWA now. He should do a tour of that. Yeah.
He should. That'd be amazing.
I like it. All right. Enough of this shit.